Hello guys, hello everyone, hello YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. Today is your girl Miriam, and I just want to appreciate you for always being there for us, for supporting, and you're amazing. And if today is your first time sliding through my channel, I am begging you, please stay with us, subscribe, like, share, comment. Let me know what you feel about this content. And guys, without wasting time at all, today, the video I'm bringing today is about how I was able to conceive 3 children despite having multiples of fibroids. Can you bet that? So guys, as I was saying before, it's about fibroid. I didn't know I had fibroid, but only thing I knew I was having heavy menstrual flow, yeah? Being quite young, youngish and naive, I didn't know that was a medical problem. The only thing that concerned me most was that the period was heavy and it was so painful, full of cramps. Do you know that sometimes I couldn't even go to work, I couldn't get up and all that? It was so abnormal, and I was referred to hospital. So when I went to the hospital for scan and everything, they found that I had ovarian cyst. Can you imagine that? And endometriosis as well. So these 2 things were giving me heavy period and heavy pain. At that point, I don't think they discovered the fibroid yet. So they said the ovarian cyst was quite large and it needed to be removed. So I went through laparoscopic. This one, they just drill a hole into the spot and get the thing out and stitch you up. So the recovery is quite quick. Within a couple of days, I was back to work. So guys, and when I was the consultant, there were a couple of them. They told me, oh, if you really want to have children, we advise you do that within the next few years, because this thing they have possibility of coming back, and when they come back really big and quite fast. So I was like, my God, what are they talking about? I don't even have a relationship or whatever. I was like, they just finished. All I know is that they start me, let me go home. So I went home, guys, and I was fine. At that point, no one knew I had multiple fibroids. So I was still having heavy flows and all that, but the excruciating pain 10 years before I started having children, yeah? So thank God I managed to have children. So what happened is that I didn't even know that I had these multiple fibroids or whatever, but I knew I had heavy flows and all that. Yeah, I thought it was normal. So guys, when I was pregnant with my daughter, they said, oh, you have multiples of fibroid. I was like, what? They were like, you didn't know? I said, no, I don't know. So they said, oh, it's multiple. How did I manage to get pregnant? I was like, see, wahala, I don't know. So I said, what can be done? They said nothing can be done. I have to obviously carry my pregnancy. Hopefully it will not push the pregnancy out. This thing can make someone have miscarriage and all that. So I was being monitored constantly. They were measuring the fibroid. It was quite a couple of them. They didn't mention, but they said it was multiples. So, and as the pregnancy progressed, I was having regular hospital scans and appointment. They want to make sure that the fibroid doesn't inhibit the baby from growing, and also it doesn't, when I'm due for delivery, it doesn't obstruct the delivery canal and all that. So I went through all that and I had my baby. But there's something I really wanted to talk about today, how I was able to conceive despite having those multiple fibroids that I wasn't even aware. As a young girl, I had a healthy lifestyle. I never visited the gym. I've always been slim, never been more than size 10. Then I was between 8 and 10. But now I'm like 12, obviously, after having 3 children. So what I used to do then, I don't really eat much. It was just, I wasn't the best eater though, but I was very conscious of what I eat. Even at that point, I didn't know I had fibroid. I don't take caffeinated drinks, coffee and tea. It has to be decaf, and I wasn't really, that kind of beverage kind of person. Beverage used to give me stomach ache. I don't know. Maybe it was as a result of the gynecological issues. I don't know. So I didn't take sugar, guys. I never like sugar. When I take sugar, it gives me tummy ache. So I never took sugar. Sugar is not good for you if you have fibroid. I didn't even know I had fibroid at this point, yeah. I never took fizzy drinks, yeah. I take fizzy drink once in a while, maybe Christmas time. But there are people who take fizzy drink like daily. I wasn't that kind of person, so I never did that. Then chocolate. Chocolate is girl's best friend, but I didn't have this sweet teeth or sweet tooth or whatever. Sweet things, sugary things, they were not good for my body. They always give me stomach ache and all that. So I try to avoid them as much as I can. So I think that really helped me to conceive. And these are the things I know I was incorporating in my daily diet and all that. I like tea, I'm that kind of person that if you come to my house, I have several kind of teas. I have different kind of tea bag. I have green tea, I have peppermint tea, I have ginger and lemon, chamomile. I have several kind of tea. So these are the things I take. So every day I will take like different kind of tea, like at least 3-4 times. But at night, it's either I take green tea. I like to take green tea last thing because I want anything that I've eaten, or I just want everything washed down and all that. So I didn't even know that these things were really that helpful at this point, because guys, I didn't know I had fibroid, but I was having heavy period. I thought everyone else experiences that. So I like green tea, peppermint tea, ginger and lemon tea and all that. So that really helped me. And I drank a lot of water. I didn't like juice. I didn't like juice. I didn't like fizzy drinks. It's water. If it's not water, then it's one of my herbal teas. So guys, this is what I was fruits. Hey, I can munch a whole bowl of fruits. Fruit was my snack. If it's not fruit, then it's nuts. These were my snacks, yeah? And water. So, some of my colleagues were wondering, you're so weird. What kind of attitude, I don't do those girls thing, chocolate and fizzy drinks and all that. It wasn't my thing because my body wasn't taking it properly. It was always giving me tummy ache. So I avoided them. Little did I know that this was really helping me in the long run. Then I like a lot of vegetable whenever I can. I like to cook, little soup, okra soup with spinach and all that. Guys, leafy spinach is good for you. It's good for the body, lots of carbohydrates. Remember, I was only eating little portion of food once in a while. I can eat maybe one major food or 2 major food in a day. That's how poor my eating habit was. And I think my diet and eating habits and lifestyle also helped me. So guys, and when I wanted to conceive for my second baby, it didn't waste time. My daughter was my first child. She was just like 5 months old when I became. So there was no struggle at all. At this point, I knew I had fibroids. So what I did, because my previous lifestyle has helped me conceive my daughter without even knowing I had fibroid. Yeah. So with my son, I decided to still practice those things. So I continue with my tea. I don't joke with my tea. Even up to now, I still take my tea. It's the last thing I take before I go to bed. I can take berry tea, I can take ginger and lemon, I can take chamomile, I can take peppermint. I have all sorts of tea. Whatever I have eaten or what, at the end of the day, I just drink this thing and I go to bed and I'm fine. So this thing has really helped me a lot. Obviously, green tea, we know the green tea helps to slim down, burn fat and all those things. Another health benefit that, we can't just start counting them. So these things, if you really, need to manage this fibroid is a beast. Please incorporate all this kind of thing. Eat fiber, avoid lots of carbs, eat brown breads and all that. And stay away from fizzy drinks and sugary stuff. Sugar don't help you, don't do no good to nobody's body. So please avoid sugar. If you have to take sugary things, maybe you should try. Then I also wanted to have my third child. The same thing, no problem at all. And guess what? The first time I was pregnant, I was told I had multiple fibroids. To the point they were measuring it because they thought it was going to obstruct the baby and stop development and, abort the baby and all that. Second pregnancy, the same thing. These fibroids were still there. Third pregnancy, the same thing. This fibroid, but they never stopped me from getting pregnant and they didn't stop my baby from growing. So, but the only implication I had was that first time, second time, third time, I bled. I lost a lot of blood, but I never received blood transfusion because my midwives, they always advise me and give me plenty iron tablets, and you know, just to build my blood and all that. So I had more than enough blood. So, and after all the loss of blood, they give me, you know, this iron tablets and give me to go home with and all that. So I'm taking this morning and night, and just within a week or 2 weeks, I found that I'm back. I can feel that, yes, I feel, you know, a lot agile and strengthened, you know, just to show that the blood has rebuilt itself. So this is what happens. That was the only negative side of it. I bled a lot, and they had to, you know, do blood tests and all that. Make sure I had blood standby in case I need transfusion. They have injections to, you know, to give me immediately after delivery and all that. I lost a lot of blood. One of the, you know, when I had my daughter, I lost 700 mils of blood. When I had my son, I can't really be sure. You know, sometimes they can't listen, but they are really not being accurate. So if they can record 700 means actually I lost more than that. Who knows? Then with my son, my 2 sons, similar thing. But the good thing is that I always go extra mile to build my blood before delivery. You know, you don't want somebody's blood being pumped into you and all that. But it's not that I'm saying no to transfusion. I can never do that. If that means someone's life depends on that, please get it. But you know, if you can't, build your own blood so you don't need it. So guys, I hope this video helps you, and please give this video a thumb up, and please support this channel to grow. If today is your first time, please stay with us here and let's have fun together and learn together. Thank you so much. Until I bring the next video, stay blessed, stay positive, and I love you all. Mwah.